guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make enchiladas rojas, authentic Mexican enchiladas. So go ahead and stay tuned so I can start showing you guys. Okay, so for your ingredients, you're going to need chicken. Here I have, these are actually thinly sliced chicken breasts. So that's how I get them at my grocery store. But with one chicken breast, you should be fine. One whole chicken breast. And we're just going to go ahead and put it in the pot. And to add it to the pot to boil, we're going to add one garlic and pretty much half of a small onion. And the rest of your ingredients, you're going to need tortillas. I'm running out of tortillas, so I'm gonna have to run to the store real quick to buy more. You're gonna need chile guajillos. This is how it looks like. You could buy it at any grocery store. Most stores like Walmart have them as well. And I'm gonna be using about 9 in total. Depending, sometimes you could probably use all of it, but I usually use about 9 chiles. And these, you're just gonna go ahead and remove the stem and then take off the little seeds. So you can see the seeds right here. I'll show you guys how, just in case some of you guys don't know. And for our sauce is the chile guajillos, so about 9 chiles. And I'm gonna be adding into the blender 1 garlic clove with water, and I'll show you measurements later as well. And this is optional. That goes on top of the enchiladas. Lettuce, queso cotija. I have queso cotija. I always grew up eating queso cotija with my enchiladas, so you could use either fresco, whichever you prefer. But for these original enchiladas, I prefer queso cotija. And sour cream. I love sour cream. I'm that type of person to add a whole bunch, like a big old scoop of sour cream. Everybody knows I love sour cream. So lettuce, queso cotija, and sour cream. And also I didn't include here, let me go get it real quick, and tapatio. You could use any type of salsa you like. We like adding tapatio into our enchiladas. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much everything you're gonna need. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys so we could go ahead and start adding our chicken into our pot. Okay, so in my pot, I already have water. It came to a full boil. I'm gonna be adding my onion, and I'm gonna be adding my garlic clove as well. And then I'm gonna be adding the chicken also so it could start cooking. I'm also going to be adding salt. We're going to season later. This is just to give it a flavor. So in total, I'm adding about a teaspoon of salt. Okay, so I'm going to lower the heat just so it's not too high. And then I'm just going to let the chicken cook. The chicken is going to cook on its own. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys real quick how to remove the seeds. So I ended up using about 9 chile guajillos in total. So what I'm going to be doing is you're going to grab the chile, and then you're going to grab the stem, and you're just going to kind of twist and pull it out. And then right away, the seeds, you're going to just put your finger in, and then you're just going to see how easily it just all comes out. So you're going to do that to all of the chile guajillos. So just twist and pull the stem, and then the seeds are going to easily come off. Now our other pot is boiling with water, so now we're just gonna go ahead and add them in here, and then we're just gonna let them cook and just push them down a little bit, and then we're just gonna let it cook as well until they start turning. You'll notice, and I'll show you guys as well, when they turn like a bright red color, that's when you know they're done. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and let our chile guajillos cook. That is done pretty fast, and our chicken as well. So I'll be right back after everything is done cooking. And here my chile guajillos are already done cooking. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it off, and I'm gonna begin grabbing some, and I'm just gonna go straight into putting it into my blender. So I just strain them out a little bit. And that's it. You could add the water if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and use different water. And that's it, guys. Okay, so I already went ahead and added my chile guajillos, my garlic, And now I'm just gonna add salt, and this is pretty much, I just add pretty much like eyeballing it. I'm sorry. So it's just pretty much, I'd say like a tablespoon. And then for water, here I have about 2 cups. I'm not gonna add it all just because I do not want it to become too watery, so I'm gonna be adding little by little. So first I'm gonna leave it up to like right here, as you can see, and there's 2 cups here of water in total, but I just added very little. I want to see how it will blend, and if I need more, then I could always add more. I'd rather have my stuff not be too watery where it just ruins the food. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add little at first. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more water, about that much. Okay, so here I have my strainer. Now I'm just gonna add all of my sauce, and that's what I said, if you know it's still too thick, I didn't add enough water, you could always add more water, as you can see. And then little by little, just keep adding, just like that. And you just mix it until it all goes down, so you make sure there's any seeds left. It does not get into the pot. And this is what our sauce is supposed to look like. Okay, so here I have my chicken already shredded. I did add salt and pepper just to give it a good taste. So that's optional, up to you, however much salt and pepper you like. You don't need to add a whole bunch, just so it gives it a little flavor. So here's the chicken that's ready. Here I have, you know, for making enchiladas, you gotta make sure you prepare yourself, because you know you're doing everything so quick, so you want to make sure you have everything prepped, because stuff will splatter. So I do have a plate here, and I just put a paper foil because when we add it, the grease is gonna fall out. So I just have, if you don't have paper foil, aluminum foil, I'm sorry, you could use paper towels. Here I have my pan already hot with oil, and here I just turned it on just so it boils a little bit and it gets nice and hot. Here I have my tortillas, and if you're wondering why I have a paper towel right here, is because this will get messy. So it gets super messy, but I promise you it's worth it. It's so delicious. So you could put a paper towel just so when it splatters, it won't splatter as much on the stove. I also buy these. I love these. I bought them at the dollar store, and they help so much when stuff splatter. It just gets on top of here. But anyways, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna grab our tortilla, we're gonna dip it into the sauce, and then dip it into the pan. So there's different ways to make them. This is the way my mom taught me, just dipping it straight into the sauce and then into the pan. You can also, if you just want to avoid such mess, you could also just grab the tortilla, dip it in here first, and then into the sauce. So that's totally up to you. Personally, me, I feel like it just gives it a different taste. You could also try doing it in the oven. I prefer mine's crunchy, getting that crunchy taste. So that's why I prefer dipping them in here and then dipping them into the oil. So it's totally up to you. It's your kitchen, you're cooking. So whatever is best for you, go for it. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and begin frying our tortillas. So let's get cooking. Okay, so I have my tortilla. Now I'm gonna dip it. Let's see if it catches. Move it a little to the side. Dip it into the sauce. Strain any excess, and then we're gonna go straight into the want to move it around, and that's what I meant. It's just gonna splatter everywhere. It's fine. And it all depends. A few seconds, but it also does depend on your liking, if you like it toasty or not. So right away, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it over. So these first ones are gonna be for my daughter. She doesn't like them too crispy. So I'm gonna go ahead and to me, just gonna feel it, and to me, I feel like that's fine for her. So there you go. It's that simple and easy. It is a little bit messy, but it's good. And that's how it's supposed to look. And you're just gonna go ahead and grab your plate and then just place it down. And continue on to the next step. Tortilla, dip, dip. Shake any excess right into the pan. Guys, look at my kitchen. Oh my goodness. One thing I hate is having a dirty kitchen. I always have to have my kitchen clean. But I love making this because this is my daughter's favorite food. So I gotta make it. And afterwards, gotta clean up. Alright, so next what we're gonna do is, here I have our tortillas with the sauce. So what I'm gonna do is grab a paper towel, and then I'm just gonna start patting them down just to remove any excess oil. You see all that? We just want to go ahead and remove it. Okay, so next what you're gonna do is grab your enchilada. You're gonna grab your chicken. And then you're just gonna add your chicken, and you're just gonna roll it up. Just like that. Add your chicken, and then just roll it up. It's that easy. You could also add, my husband likes, I'm gonna make his last because he's not here yet from work, but my husband likes having chicken and cheese at the same time. So you could also add that as well. For my daughter, she just likes it just like that. And they're done. Okay, so now here are our enchiladas, and now to add our toppings, add some cheese. Sour cream, and you can use any preference sour cream. I love crema mexicana. I didn't have any, and I also love Daisy sour cream. It's what I had. So lettuce, and a little bit more cheese on top. And optional, I love sour cream, so I love adding a whole bunch. And chile al gusto, I like adding tapatio. And there you have it, guys. Your enchiladas, Rojas, estilo Jalisco, authentic Mexican enchiladas. They're so delicious. I hope you guys like it. I guarantee you guys will like it. So go ahead and give it a try. It's super easy to make. I promise your kids, husbands, families, whoever you have taste will love it. So go ahead and give it a try, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, that bell button if you guys want to get notified every time I make a new video. So yeah, go ahead and give it a try, guys. And if you guys want, you guys go ahead and comment if you guys want me to make a certain type of food. Or you guys can also tag me in my Instagram if you guys recreate some of my dishes. So go ahead and follow my Instagram. I will show you guys the link on the next clip.